There is a warrant of arrest against Malema. It's out. I don't know why it's not being picked up. It means someone somewhere is playing politics, and someone they want to undermine once more the independence of our justice system. Masemola is being arrested for what he did with Khumalo in the crime intelligence. Masemola was supposed to be arrested that week when Mcunu had a press conference. So I thought Mcunu's press conference was a preemptive strategy. And perhaps the arrest for Malema is delayed by that or will be seen as if we are fighting back or anything of that sort. So it's a matter we're paying a very close attention to, because we cannot allow any more people to abuse their positions. Once a warrant of arrest is issued, it means there is some sort of evidence of wrongdoing which must be tested at a court. We will have to make sure that this is followed through. You know, I told you, and many of you just undermine the information we give you. I told you a long time ago that the Minister of Police, they want to arrest Minister of Police. And that's why Mcunu is being charged with IPID, because they want to pick up a Minister of Police, Senzo Mcunu. And Senzo Mcunu, in that recording, talking to his girlfriend or whoever he was talking to there, I don't know who's that person. There's a recording that is circulated. He says, you know that Julius is just talking. You know him. He just talks. Someone should have told him something, and then he just talks loosely. And then City Press writes that the plans to arrest the minister flopped or something. But it has always been there. The plan has been there to pick up the minister and arrest him. And he thought I was joking. And that's where he's going up, ultimately, to be arrested. There are factions in the police. You've got minister working with Khumalo and Malema. No. Not Malema, the other one who got Sibiya. No, it's Minister Sibiya. Then you've got a National Commissioner working with Khumalo. So there is a power struggle there. Now, we are not interested in those things. We are interested in the truth. As to who belongs to what and what, we don't care. We want the truth to come out. What Mcunu said must be repeated, backed by evidence in the ad hoc committee and in the commission of inquiry. It is now no longer an issue of just talking. Let everyone who has got an issue bring that matter before the committee, and I'm going to sit in that committee of ad hoc committee to investigate these allegations. And you know, if I'm there will not be manga business, because I'm not scared of police or soldiers or anyone, including drug cartels or criminals. I'm not in the pocket of any thug in South Africa. That's why I live a free life. And if I'm lucky, maybe they will elect me the chairperson of that committee so that I can sort out this issue once and for all. If they mean business, they must bring it here so I can chair it. and then you will get to the bottom of these issues. So, I don't think it's aligned necessarily to the ANC conference. I think it's a power struggle that has always been there. Every time there is a new minister in the police, that minister, and those are the mistakes they make. They start aligning with this group or the other group. But the power struggle and tussle for slush fund has always been there in the police, whether there is an ANC conference or not. Because, let's take for instance, the ANC conference is going to be a contest between Mbalula and Paul Mashatini. Both of them have got no hold over any of those factions in the police. None whatsoever. So, if you say Mcunu has got a faction, then you must know Mkunu's faction is Ramaphosa's faction in the police. That's why they said Mcunu went to classify the Pala things and all of that. So this commission and the committee will not only be limited to what Mkwanazi said. If there was a cover-up in the Pala, it must be brought forward. Who sealed this information? Who was hiding the information from the people? So that's why we're saying, on top of commission, let's have an ad hoc committee, because the same commissions are going to say Parliament has not played its oversight role. So we are playing our oversight role now. So there is no duplication of duties. But equally, we are a committee that will make the necessary recommendations to the Assembly, and the Assembly will send, if agreed, those recommendations to the President for implementation. Unlike Zondo, who just write and then disappears into the bush. We are not disappearing into the bush. We are here. We're going to send the recommendations to him, and every time he comes here, he will have to account as to what happened to those ad hoc committee recommendations that were sent to you. So it's a very important step in the right direction. So we should not even try to politicize a criminality. It's not political. What's happening in the police is pure criminality. Pure criminality. And we have to deal with that. I mean, DJ Sambodi was killed in a very brutal manner. And knowing police, there's no way they would have taken this much to arrest a person who killed DJ Sambodi. There's that guy who was killed now 2 weeks ago at Ikuruleni. The person is already arrested. So it tells you the people who killed DJ Sambodi are highly connected. Why would the head of the Hawks confirm that he was called, that there are people who are pretending to be the Hawks at a particular venue, and then he unleashes the Hawks to go there? It's not true. Once they are saying there are people who are pretending to be police and they are not, and that information comes to his attention, he must refer it to the police station next to where those thugs are taking chances.